everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, also known as Buzz Stitches, both on Instagram and here on YouTube. So cross stitch, we're going to get straight into it. There's 5 projects to share, so I think there was 5 weeks in January this year. So let's get to it. So I swap my projects out every Monday. So project, I'd like to say a project gets a full 7 days work, but I've already missed a few days here and there. So they didn't all get 7 days. I don't think any of them got 7 days project, 7 days work on, sorry. Okay, so we're going to start with To the Wind by Michelle Sayeta from Heaven and Earth Designs. All my projects are done on 25 count easy guide. So here's where you last saw it, and we'll go with it. Here you are now. Make sure I'm the right way up. Sorry, I loosen off my Q-snaps when I'm not using the project. So in January I did 3,080 stitches out of 390,625. So I am currently sitting at 0.79%. Nice, quick and easy. That one is just background. Nothing too exciting on that. There is a lot of stitches of, I want to say that's 939. So that one will keep me busy. It's nice, quick and easy to do. Just if I don't want to think about it. It's just one of those good old-fashioned stitches that you just keep going with. Okay, next up we have Fairy Whispers. So here's what it should look like. And then here is where you last saw it. And here we are today. So with Fairy Whispers, I did 2,011 stitches over 5 days, which brings me up to 2,507 stitches out of 329,000 stitches, which is 0.76%. Now, all of this here is part of the unicorn. So this top left-hand corner is the unicorn is like pretty much, I'd say, half of the project. So it's a very big unicorn. We like it. So that was Fairy Whispers. Next we have Dance at Nightfall. Now this is by Rose Khan, charted by Sunflower Stitches. This is where you also saw it last. And here we are now. So for this one, what have I done? I did 2,428 stitches over 5 days, which brings me to a total of 9,274 stitches out of 130,200, and we're sitting at 7.12%. Another nice, quick and easy one to do. I've swapped, if you haven't watched my previous videos, what I've done is I've made sure that in between each project, oh, sorry, that didn't make sense. So I have a project that has a block of stitches, that has a lot of block stitches. And then my next project is confetti. And then the next project is block. So I'm not constantly doing either block or confetti. And it gives me a nice bit of whatever, you know what I mean. Sorry, my brain is not working today. I am not doing good with the brain. Okay, next is Super Size Max Color. So this is what it's going to look like. And here's where you saw it last. So this is by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah, super size max color. Ooh. So on this one I did 1018 stitches over 5 days, which is bringing me to a total of 3,149 out of 713,286. So I've still got a fair way to go, and we're only at 0.44%. Still got a lot to go. But that'll keep me nice and busy for a few years, and it's such a nice project to stitch on. Yes, it's confetti heavy because it's super size and max colour, but I'm enjoying it, and that's all that matters. Okay, now last but not least, we have To the Stars Who Listen. So along with Dance at Nightfall, these are both ACOTAR inspired charts. If you don't know what ACOTAR is, it is the acronym for A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Absolute beautiful book series. I'm slightly obsessed. So here we go. So this is where you saw it last time. I'll take the cover off actually, or I'll just pull it back a bit. And this is where it is now. So for this one, I've done 2,651 stitches over 6 days, which has brought me up to 13,704 out of 262,600 stitches, and we're sitting at 5.22%. I am sorry, I cannot read my own writing this morning or figure out how to say big numbers. And that's pretty much it for my stitching. I do have some purchases, but I've left one of them downstairs, and no, I'm not going to get it because you'll get the idea of it in a second. So, purchases. Grime Guard. And it came with a matching bag. Oh. Well, technically, I should say, I bought the bag and it came with a matching Grime Guard. Well, it didn't come with, I still had to pay for the Grime Guard, obviously. But anyway, whichever way, I have a bag, and the bag actually fits in my whole entire project as is, and I love that. Because these, they don't. They're A3. At first, when I bought them, I thought, yeah, they'll be right. I'll get them in there. No. I mean, the project fits in there without the Q-snap. But I don't like taking my Q-snaps off everything. I slacken everything off, as you can tell. But I don't like taking them off, because trying to put them all back together again when I want to stitch them, it takes a lot of time. And sometimes, if it doesn't sit right, it can take me half an hour to sort this out, and I'm not doing that. So, came with that, but I got two. Now, if you haven't guessed already, purple's my favourite colour. And the lovely lady who did this for me, she's in the UK, Bees Crafty Bags, and she makes them all to order. So an absolutely beautiful bag, matching Grime Guard, and then she puts, I don't know if we can see these on here, there's a little bee. I don't know, can you see that? There's a lot of different light on there, but there's a little bee on there too. She generally does bags without the handles, but I like them with, so that cost extra as well. But these are absolutely beautifully made. Inside is purple, and it's got that bit of a quilty feel to it as well. So I'm absolutely in love. I'm going to get one for each and every one of my projects. So when the time comes to actually stitch said project, I just need to pick up the bag and go. That's the plan. So I haven't attached this to anybody yet. This will probably be my, I want to say my Fairy Whispers bag, just because it's purpley and it kind of matches, or the purple and the blue kind of matches the Fairy Whispers theme. Okay, now we're going to go on to the books section. So I have subscribed, or I am subscribed to Bookish and Spice Australia. I started with them when they first started this new journey in Australia. And now I've come back to the UK. I don't want to cancel my subscription. But because I'm in the UK, the postage is now absolutely extortionate. But again, I love them too much. So I'm just going to see how things go. So they did miss, I think it was October's, because they had to sort out, wow, I can't speak or anything today. They had to sort out a problem their end. But look how pretty that is. So that was so I got 2 books in January, basically, because of the little bit of a issue with the postage. Now, with these, you get a signed book plate, a stunning bookmark, double-sided. We get a card, and this is a bit of a blurb of the book, so I'll try and get it there, and you can try and pause it and read it. If you're having an issue and you want to know exactly what it's about, let me know and I'll do it. Now, another thing I love so much about Bookish and Spice is they have reversible dust jackets as well. So you can either have this side or this side, whichever one tickles your fancy. They have absolutely stunning artwork on the inside of the book. So this is the fantasy romance subscription. And it's absolutely stunning. And you also get a pin. Every single book I've had, it comes with a pin. And now I have a collector's kind of like tin. All of these are just, not all of them are from these guys, but most of them are now. And you get a nice pin. I just got to figure out how I want to display them eventually. So that's that one. And then that was Trick. There is another one in here. I'll find it in a minute. Right, okay, so the second book that I received, put that lot over there. So these are all obviously hardback. Is this one? What's that? A Sword of Shadow and Deceit. And then it's just all that gold foiling. So the light's not exactly great in here. It's almost like the writing disappears on this, isn't it? That is actually really cool. I like that. Okay, sorry. Sprayed edges. And then for this one, again, we have a double-sided bookmark. We have the card that you pause to read if you want to read. If you want the actual description, let me know and I can send it to you somehow. I am on Instagram as Buzz's Books as well, so BUZS Books. So you can message me over there if you want me to send you the description. Another signed book plate. And again, the hardback underneath the dust cover. And we have beautiful artwork. It's absolutely stunning, these artworks. This is why I'm okay to, you know, pay the prices that I'm paying at the moment. But it's just absolutely stunning. And then, of course, the book pin. One day I will figure out how I'm going to display these. I'm thinking maybe a corkboard or a banner or something, but I'm not exactly in a great living situation at the moment. Well, no, I lie. I'm in a fantastic living situation. I'm just in my parents' house. So hopefully when I get my own place, I can display what I want to display. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. Righto, I think that's it. Because it is the 4th of February. Yes, it's the 4th today. Yesterday, I did a different project. I started a different project. So I'm back doing Realm of Middle Earth, and you'll see that in next month's video. Righto, guys, I think that is everything. Oh no, I did go book shopping with my friend. It was her birthday. That's why, another reason why I had a couple of days off. And we decided to go book shopping on the day of release for Onyx Storm. So I'm not that far into it. No, so I've got 2 copies just of the regular Waterstones. I don't really know how to edit up with 2, but anyway, I've got 2 copies. I'm about only a quarter of the way through. I'm not reading it as fast as I'd like to because life happens. I picked up this series. Don't know. So the first one is Bride of the Shadow King. This is all by Sylvia Mercedes. Book 2 is Vow of the Shadow King, and book 3 is Heart of the Shadow King. Sorry, hang on a second. Sorry about that, guys. It was Postman. I also picked up A Curse of Blood and Wolves by Melissa McTernan. Fate doesn't make mistakes. And I also picked up A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker. I believe this is a series as well. And last but not least, I love Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am currently rereading her books. And I didn't even know about this one. Visions of Flesh and Blood. It is part of the From Blood and Ash series. And I believe, yes, it is as told by Miss Willa. Now, if you don't know who Miss Willa is, Miss Willa Collins, go read the series. Oh, I'm so excited. So I am doing a reread of the series, mainly because I don't think I paid enough attention the first time round when I read it. So now I'm doing a reread, which is fine. It's just going to take me a little bit longer. That's all. This month, I also finished 2 books. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier or not. I finished Goldfinch by Raven Kennedy. I'll put them up here somewhere. Which was the 6th and final book in her Plated Prisoner series. And I finished From Blood and Ash, which is the first book in the From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. So I'm hoping for a goal of, I think, 15 books this year. Because I'm doing a lot of my stitching at the moment, I'm doing a lot of audiobooks, which is what I will be doing when I finish this video. Anyway, okay guys, I think that is finally it. I've done books and I've done stitches. Don't forget to go over to our Facebook group. There's Full Coverage Fanatics, which is just full coverage stitching only. I've also got Books and Stitches, which is another one of my Facebook groups, where that is any book genre that you read and any type of stitching. That could be blackwork, it could be cross stitching, it could be knitting, crochet, whatever. It's kind of like a crafty and reading type group. So if you want to join us over there, go over there for that one. We've also got Buzz Stitches on Instagram and Buzz's Books. And I think that's it. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to get through a lot in a short amount of time so this video doesn't become one of those boring old ones. Anyway, righto guys, have a great day. I hope you had a good stitching month, and I'll see you at the end of this month. Might be the beginning of next month. We'll see how it goes. Okay, bye.